Welcome to the Customer Magnet Show, which is all about helping you get the customers you want and keep them coming back for more. I'm your host, Sonia Thompson, and in this episode, I want to walk you through why email should be the cornerstone of your content marketing customer acquisition strategy. Now, a lot of people think that all they need to do is build up thousands of followers on social media and they're good. But in reality, that's just a vanity metric. Now, while it is cool for you to engage and connect and have conversations with your followers, your customers, your ideal customers on these various social platforms, there is a downside to building your content house here. Actually, there are a couple, and we're gonna walk through each of those, promise. But first, I do wanna let you know I've prepared a resource sheet for you that has a listing of the different email service providers you can use to start building your email list today. Because throwing a bunch of email addresses into a Gmail message is absolutely not the way to go. Now you can find that at trybizschool.com/email providers. Now, one of the great things about being an entrepreneur is that you are the boss. You make the rules. You decide how you're gonna play, who you're gonna work with, how you're gonna work with them, where you're gonna work with them, when you're gonna work with them. You've got all kinds of freedom to build your business as you see fit. Which brings us to the first challenge with building your platform and the way in which you connect with your customers and your ideal customers all on social media without having an email list as the foundation of it. You don't own these platforms, therefore you don't make the rules. Now let's say you work super hard and you build up a following of 50,000 Facebook followers. Everything's going great, you're engaging, you're connecting with them on a regular basis, they love you. Then all of a sudden, Facebook decides that they want to change their algorithm because they own the platform and they make the rules. Now, all of a sudden, very few of your 50,000 Facebook followers that you cultivated for so much over the time actually see your carefully crafted content. No bueno. No bueno at all. Another reason why you need to build an email list, and it needs to be a part of your ongoing content strategy, is because the nature in which how social media works. So let's say your ideal customer goes on vacation or they're super busy and they just don't log into Twitter for a couple of days. Now, during this time period, you post a ton of amazing, mind-blowing, wonderful content. But because your ideal customer hasn't logged in, they didn't see any of it. But whenever they finally do go back and check their feed, what you've posted is buried by a mountain of other information and posts and updates that have come over that time period. And people don't, if they've been away from social media, they don't go and sift through the days of stuff that they missed. They just kind of pick up right where they left off and see what's new and what's happening at the moment. Now, contrast that with email. Now, people are generally much more diligent about cleaning out their email inbox, so your message would be sitting there waiting for them whenever they are ready. Now, another great reason to embrace email is that the inbox is much more intimate. People aren't just giving away access to it so easily anymore. So if someone does raise their hand and say that they want to hear from you on a regular basis, that increases the likelihood that they will welcome and open your messages. And once you do get access to that inbox, you can choose to woo your ideal customers as you see fit. Now, here are some additional statistics to help seal the deal for you on why email should be the cornerstone of your content marketing customer acquisition strategy rather than social media. It enables you to reach more of your ideal customers. So let's look at some examples based upon the data. Now let's say you had 2,000 email subscribers, Facebook fans, and Twitter followers. Based upon the averages of open rates and the percentages of your fans and followers who see your messages on social, here's a breakdown of how many people would see your message. 435 would open your email, that's just under a 22% open rate. 120 would see your message on Facebook, that's 6% of the total. And 40 would see your message on Twitter, and that's just 2% of the total. Now, you don't have to be a math genius to see that this is quite the big difference. Now, here's some more data for you. Email actually does a better job of getting the people who see your messages to engage with it in terms of clicking through, either back to your website or some other place that you send them. For click-through rates, email is around 3.5%, and the other social channels are less than 0.1%. Yikes! And another study showed that businesses utilizing email marketing acquired 40 times more customers than Facebook and Twitter combined, which correlates nicely with the data that shows that 66% of online consumers made a purchase as a result of an email marketing message. Now, the data tells a pretty compelling story. When it comes to building and executing your customer magnet, your content strategy that builds your business, email is king. It is a critical piece of the puzzle, so don't do content without it. Now, as mentioned, I have a resource sheet for you that has a listing of the different email service providers you can use, along with the pros and cons of each, to start building your email list today. You can find that at trybizschool.com/email providers. Now, if you like this video, I would love it and would so appreciate it if you'd give it a like and then subscribe to the channel so you can get more info on how to get the customers you want and keep them coming back for more. Until next time, keep working on building your dream business so you can make life better. Somebody's waiting on you. Thanks for watching.